It started in high school when an English teacher gave some suggested readings, and of course most kids, and myself included, just ignored it because it wasn't required, but she gave me one book called Hiroshima by John Hersey, which was the story of a reporter going to Hiroshima the year after the bomb and interviewing the survivors. And it was an incredible story, and I was just fascinated and just pulled into this event and this person who went there and got people to talk to him and described a scene that really at that time there was no internet and there was very little TV and radio. And he was able to paint this amazing story, and I thought, I would love to do something like that. That would be a great life. So that sort of inspired me and made me think about journalism as a career. The last 21 years, I've been focused on Afghanistan and Iraq. I thought it was important to be on the ground and to tell the story through the eyes of soldiers and civilians and people on the ground, because the story we were getting from the politicians and from the military, both in Iraq and Afghanistan, did not reflect in any way what was really happening on the ground. I really, really admire the troops and what they went through and being put into this impossible position where so many of them lost their lives, so many of them came home maimed, their lives ruined, for no clear objective. I didn't hear about it until 1998, which was the 100th anniversary of the coup, and I started reading newspaper coverage about it, and I said, what is this? I had never heard about this event. And it fascinated me that something this dynamic and this important just could be buried and no one know about it. And secondly, how could something like this happen in the United States of America, where 60 African-American men, citizens of the country, were murdered in the streets with impunity? No one was ever charged. No one was ever held accountable for it. I mean, it's an incredible situation that's really not happened before in this country. I mean, this was the only permanent armed overthrow of an elected government in American history. So this was a major event, and I felt it needed to be told. And particularly for North Carolinians to know this important chapter in their history. So that's why I decided I had to write the book.